In previous video we have seen about the question number 1 to 9. Now let's move further from question number 10. The question is, explain the formation of scrum when the hard water is treated with a shock. As we know that shock is not give the proper function in hard water because it's formed the scrum, and due to that activities become less. So the hard water often contains the salt like a calcium and the magnesium, and these chalk molecules is react with that salt which is present in hard water, calcium and magnesium. And due to this reaction, the precipitation process is occur, and this precipitate after the reaction between the chalk molecules and the calcium and magnesium, that precipitate keep the flowing on the water, and it generates the white layer over the water, and this layer is known as a scrum, and the shop loses their cleansing property due to this formation of the white layer over the water. So the shop is not give their proper, or you can say not give their proper activity on the hard water, because the shop loses their cleansing property in hard water due to the formation of scrum. The question is, explain the formation of scrum when the hard water is treated with chalk. The hard water is often contains a salt of calcium and the magnesium. The chalk molecules react with the salt of calcium and the magnesium and form a precipitate, and this precipitate began floating as an off-white layer over the water. And this layer is called the scrum, and soap is lost their cleansing property in the hard water because of the formation of scrum. Let's see one more time. They explain the formation of scrum when the hard water is treated with the soap. Then the answer is, hard water is often contain a salt of a calcium and the magnesium. Or you can also say that due to the having a calcium and magnesium salt in the water is become a hard, and the sharp molecules react with the salt of calcium and the magnesium and form the precipitate. This precipitate begins floating as an off-white layer over the water, and this layer is called the scum. And chalk loses their cleansing property in a hard water because of the formation of scrum. Now let's see the question number 11. What change will you observe if you test chalk with a litmus paper? The litmus paper is become a red or blue, or what kind of effect we can see on the litmus paper. As we know that the chalk is it is a basic in nature, and the base would turn the red litmus paper blue. However, in a blue litmus paper, there is no any kind of color changes occur. Means the blue litmus paper stay as it is, because blue litmus paper change the color when the acid is there. But here the shop is there, and which is a basic in nature. So there is no color change on a blue litmus paper. But on a red litmus paper, it become a blue. The question is that what change will you observe if you taste a shop with a litmus paper, red and blue? Then the answer is, since the shop is basic in nature, it will turn red litmus to blue. However, the color of blue litmus paper will remain blue. Now the 12 number question. What is a hydrogenation and what is its industrial application? Hydrogenation means it is a chemical process between the hydrogen with the another compound in presence of catalyst. Catalyst means who does not react in the procedure, but it enhances the procedure. It's keep the process fast, make the process fast. So that is known as a catalyst. And hydrogenation is used mainly for the reduction of the saturated hydrocarbon. And due to the hydrogenation, in that the double bond, which is break down and converted into the single bond, means you can say that the unsaturated hydrocarbon is converted into the saturated hydrocarbon. And that example is the ethene, ene means double bond. Ethane is heated with the catalyzed nickel and then it is reduced into the ethane. And from ene to ane means from the double bond to single bond. The hydrogenation is a chemical reaction between the hydrogen and the other compound which is present in the presence of catalyst. Here you can see ethane, it is heated with the catalyst nickel. Then it is reduced into the ethane, ane. The hydrogen is a chemical reaction between hydrogen and other compound in the presence of catalyst. Hydrogenation is used mainly to reduce the saturated hydrocarbons. Means the hydrogenation is an addition reaction, the addition of hydrogen. For example, when the ethene, ene means CH2 double bond CH2, it is react with the which is heated with the catalyst nickel. Then it is reduced to ethane. Here the hydrogen is added due to this double bond is break down from the ethene and it is converted into the ethane means the CH3CH3. In ethane there is a single bond whereas in ethane double bond is there. And the other question that what is the industrial application means this process, importance of this process in industry application. So this hydrogenation is mainly used in industrial application for the petrochemical process, or you can say for the hydrogenation is used to convert alkanes into the alkenes, means the paraffin and the cycloalkane, and it is also used for the preparation of vegetable ghee or oil. So the industrial application, there in this hydrogenation process, industrial application is it is used in many industrial application like petrochemical industry. Hydrogenation is used to convert alkenes ene to alkanes. Ane means the paraffins and the cycloalkanes, and it is also used for the preparation of vegetable ghee from the vegetable oil. Let's see one more time. Our question is that what is a hydrogenation and what is its industrial application? Hydrogenation, the other name of hydrogenation process is addition reaction. In the hydrogenation is the chemical reaction between the hydrogen and the other compound in the presence of catalyst. Hydrogenation is used mainly to reduce a saturated hydrocarbon. And this hydrogenation is an addition reaction where the hydrogen is added. For example, when the ethene, ene double bond, ethene is heated with catalyst nickel, then it is reduced to ethane, ethane, means CH2 double bond CH2 in presence of nickel, hydrogen is added, then this ethene is converted into the ethane, means CH3 single bond CH3, means the unsaturated hydrocarbon is converted into the saturated hydrocarbon. Now the second question that what is the industrial application? Then the hydrogenation is used in many industrial application. For example, in petrochemical industries, the hydrogenation is used to convert the alkanes into the alkanes, means the paraffins, and also useful for the cycloalkanes. And it is also used to prepare a vegetable ghee from the vegetable oil. Let's see the next question. Which of the following hydrocarbon undergo addition reaction? As we see that the addition reaction takes place when the double bond is there or a triple bond is there. Double bond means the ethene structure is there, ene structure is there, then that hydrocarbon go with the addition reaction. Means you can also consider it as an unsaturated hydrocarbon. The whatever the hydrocarbon who possess a double bond and the triple bond between them, in that we can add something, means the add the hydrogen, and then this unsaturated hydrocarbon is converted into the saturated hydrocarbon. So from following we have to first of all find out which of the component is unsaturated hydrocarbon, means in the form of alkene ene and alkene yne. So here you can see that the C2H2 and the C3H6, that both are the unsaturated hydrocarbon. So for that we can say that this both the compound is undergo into the addition reaction, or you can say undergo into the uh, hydrogenation process. The answer is unsaturated hydrocarbon undergoes addition reaction, being unsaturated hydrocarbons like a C3H6 and means the methane ethane propane. This is a formula of propene, whereas C2H2, that is the formula of ethane, and both are the undergo into the addition reaction because the both are the unsaturated carbon, both possess the double bond and triple bond. So due to that we can say that this both the compound is go under to under to addition reaction, or you can say the hydrogenation reaction. The next question is the give a test that can be used to differentiate chemical between butter and cooking oil. Means how can we differentiate that the present thing is butter or a cooking oil? So we can say that the butter will consist of, or you can say we possess the saturated fats. Therefore, it cannot go on, or you can say that cannot be undergo the hydrogenation process. Whether the oil is a unsaturated fat. That's why it can be hydrogenate to a saturated fat. So the answer is butter contains the saturated fats, therefore it cannot be hydrogenated. Means it possesses a single bond between the carbon atom, whereas the oil, which is a unsaturated fats, means who possess the double or triple bond between their carbon structures. So it can be undergo into the hydrogenation process, or you can say the addition reaction. So the basic by which we can easily identify. So the answer is butter contains saturated fats, therefore it cannot be hydrogenated. On the other hand, the oil has the unsaturated fat, that is why it can be hydrogenated to unsaturated fats. Now the last question of this chapter, question number 15. Explain the mechanism of a cleansing or cleaning action of the shop. So here we have to explain the cleaning process, all cleaning process, how the meshel structure is formed and how the cleansing process is occur. As we know that the dirt present in the clothes and which is a contain the fat or grease things in that. So the dirt present on the clothes is organic in nature and which is insoluble in water. So that cannot be removed by only washing with water. When we are applying a shock is dissolved in water, then the hydrophobic ants, who water hating ants, who attack themselves to the dirt and remove from the clothes. Then the molecule of shock which is arrange themselves in a meshel structure and they trap the dirt into the center of the cluster, and this meshel is remain suspended in the water. So the dust particle are easily rinsed away by the water. Here you can see in the figure. This is the micelle structure. By the formation of micelle structure, this dirt particle remove. Explain the mechanism of cleansing of action of the shop. So in that you have to explain how the micelle structure is formed, and due to the formation of the micelle structure is stuck on the grease particle or dirt particle, and then it is suspended in the water, so we can easily rinse them out. Thank you. I hope you all are understand this chapter well. Kindly write down the chapter question answer in your fair notebook. Thank you. And I will keep this all the question answer and the notes in study material, so kindly go through it. Thank you.